I didn't check if there were warm-ups. Should check. Oh. Let's see if like Black Jesus is online. So that might be an issue. He's got how long? What is it? It's 10 or 15 minutes for. Still have not actually gotten a chance to ref any matches for this tournament. I'm mad. Can I be heard on the Twitch stream yet? Is it up yet? Okay. Alright, we have good news. It appears that Black Jesus has risen on Sunday. So we will be able to have this match. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and a happy Super Bowl Sunday to all those who celebrate. We are here for an exciting match between Black Jesus and MegaHamburger. Two of, in my opinion, the best names in the tournament. just taking a moment to set everything up. So I will, in the meantime, run down. This is Seed 10 versus Seed 23. Black Jesus was an exceptional hidden player and DT player in the qualifiers, while struggling a little bit with the No Mod 2, and MegaHamburger was also a very strong hidden player, but struggled with the hard rock, struggled with the DT, and struggled with the convert. But their hidden rating really pushed them up, so I'm expecting hopefully some good hidden action. Okay, we are getting the rolls underway, and it looks like MegaHamburger has won the rolls, and we'll get to choose pick or ban. Alright, second pick, so first ban. We are seeing a DT2 ban. A very reasonable ban in my opinion. Something that that Black Jesus was very prominent in for the qualifiers. A very strong DT player. Ban of Easy 1, and so it seems like a reasonable ban, struggling perhaps with the lower AR, and we'll hopefully get our pick soon. And then a pick of Hard Rock 1. Umaneko Banger. as the good looks and have funs are out in the chat as we are getting in with our Hard Rock 1. This is going to be the highest AR in the pool, and it's an Umaneko banger. So both players looking good on these early jumps. Nothing too difficult yet, but some of these patterns can definitely catch you off guard if you're not used to reading ARs this high. Looks like a minor bit of droplet misses for Black Jesus. MegaHamburger is holding on to that SS still, so still anyone's map. Players hitting that wide jump. Black Jesus missing though. So MegaHamburger will jump out to an early lead, but he will drop two. It looks like missed a slider end, which will stabilize it back towards Black Jesus probably. Oh, but Black Jesus not going far enough on one of those sliders, not moving far enough to catch the note, which means MegaHamburger will be able to consolidate an even larger lead as we approach the we pass the halfway point. So Black Jesus is probably gonna need to hope for a miss soon. Oh, but both players don't jump for that triple, but that benefits MegaHamburger more than Black Jesus because it means Black Jesus can't build up to that 200 combo to get some points back. So we approach the final quarter of the map, and it's still MegaHamburger in the lead. Black Jesus is gonna need to hope for a miss soon. And it doesn't look like MegaHamburger's gonna miss anytime soon. Still a little bit left in the map, but probably not enough to swing it back even if MegaHamburger does miss. As MegaHamburger will close it out, both players ending on the same combo, and a 40,000 point break point for MegaHamburger. A little bit of confusion in the chat about what has been picked, but we will move into the next Hard Rock immediately. So MegaHamburger seeing what works with the Hard Rock 1 and deciding to move right back into Hard Rock 2. So we are now underway with our Convert Hard Rock, and this is a very bizarre Hard Rock. It is, first of all, AR7, very low AR for a Hard Rock, and it is extremely high CS, almost at CS 6. It is very precision oriented and low AR reading oriented. So it offers a different test for all our players on the Hard Rocks. Oh, and MegaHamburger misses, just jumps a little too far, as Black Jesus will also miss, which will bring the lead slightly to MegaHamburger. It might just be a banana advantage too. Just to rise. Oh, but Black Jesus misses, and that will definitely bring it over to MegaHamburger. Black Jesus missing that very tight jump. Not an easy one to hit. This type of hard rock definitely benefits whoever practiced more, as MegaHamburger looks like loses a bit of control and misses both those notes. But still with a 25,000 point lead and an almost 2% accuracy advantage, it will start to slide back to Black Jesus because of the higher combo. For those of you who don't know how the combo in Scorv2 works for catch, your combo will scale until you get to 200 combo, which is the max combo in the map, where you'll get max credit for every note hit. So Black Jesus and MegaHamburger both making their way up to that 200 combo mark. Black Jesus is getting a little bit extra point bonus because of, and just as I say that, doesn't go far enough on the sliders. For a lot of the new players, the sliders are kind of an issue, just not going far enough over. MegaHamburger does drop, so that'll keep it within striking distance for Black Jesus. He's going to need to hit the rest of the notes in the map, and I think he has enough time to swing it over. It's a 3,000 point lead. Is there enough time? It's going to be a spinner battle, and Black Jesus wins it by about 1,600 points. Actually, okay, so the score on the bottom is wrong. It is actually by about 2,600 points, as Black Jesus will move into the DT pool. This is a convert DT. The DTs early in the tournament require either no dash or like very limited dash, so it's a little more coin flippy than other picks. Tends to be one of the more coin flippy picks as a result. Alright, and we are now underway. So far, the first two picks was 2 break points. So we'll see if the trend continues or if Black Jesus is able to walk away with his own pick. Oh, it looks like MegaHamburger with an early miss. Was one of the first few notes it must have been based on the combo. So Black Jesus will walk away with an early lead, and both players will get to see the scores, see that MegaHamburger missed early. Perhaps a little reassuring that you can full combo the rest of the map if you're Black Jesus, but also a little nerve-wracking that you now have a lead and you can throw it. Both players' movements are looking pretty decent so far. Nothing really notable. Looks like Black G. Oh, as I say that, Black G is not moving far enough on a slider, just missing that second note in the slider. He's also very heavily down on accuracy, which is kind of becoming a theme that he just does not care about droplets at all. Understandable, accuracy is a fake stat in catch. So, as long as you catch the big notes, you don't need to care as much about the small ones. He is looking a little more wild on these notes, just moving a little further than MegaHamburger is. Perhaps some nerves, not fully getting the 1.5 platter speed movement down, and he drops another note. So MegaHamburger does drop, so that'll keep it within a possibility for Black Jesus. Otherwise, he was never going to be able to get a chance to come back. But MegaHamburger still has a commanding lead. It'll take at least one more drop, and as I say that, he finds it. Black Jesus now just needs to hold on till the end. It might flip over, but he's running out of time. It's an 11,000 point lead. Will it flip? It's down to 3,000, and MegaHamburger drops again, and that will flip it over to Black Jesus at the last second. Oh, what a brutal turn of events for MegaHamburger. The good news is that this is their pick, so they at least get to find a pick to try and bring it back. Going into the No Mod 1 is our consistency pick. This is, if I remember, one of the lower average scores, I think, or at least we didn't see an FC on it, so it's like being the no mod. Actually, it's a decently high average score, but we haven't seen that many FCs, I believe, on it. As we now move into the no mod 1. Black Jesus again missing some of the droplets, but I think MegaHamburger missed a full note, it looks like. Yeah, he's a little behind on combo. That is the second time in a row that's happened, missing a very early point as we were having. It doesn't look like too much, so any miss, it's not likely to matter unless Black Jesus can FC all the way through. This is a decently long song, so 4 minutes. Nothing super difficult. It's more just staying focused, staying locked in for the full 4 minutes of this map. Black Jesus does find the initial miss and just jumps a little early on a second note too, so it will swing back to MegaHamburger. MegaHamburger doing a good job to recover from that really early miss. Has not really shown any signs of weakness after that. Both players hitting these sliders well. It can be a little tricky to sometimes judge the movement you need. And we are now a third of the way through the map. MegaHamburger is still holding on to a 40,000 point lead off the back of those 2 misses from Black Jesus. Both players still looking strong. Both players hitting the back and forth slider. We are getting into another version of the faster part. This might be where we see a potential miss. This is a slightly harder section, slightly higher tempo. But MegaHamburger and Black Jesus both showing no real signs of weakness. Getting some big combos. 760 for MegaHamburger and 500 for Black Jesus. Both well over the combo cap, so any miss now will have huge ramifications unless they trade a miss. Black Jesus does miss, so that will blow the lead wide open for MegaHamburger. If he holds on, they will be able to grab their second pick and bring it to 2-2 all. And they are looking very strong as they approach 1,000 combo. Like just with another miss on a slow section, perhaps just the nerves from that break. Happens a lot after breaks. People just drop because of the nerves releasing. Maybe checking out of focus. MegaHamburger will make it above the 1,000 combo mark. And right now it's a 85,000 point lead. It is very unlikely for Black Jesus to be able to bring this back. I think we're approaching the point where even if MegaHamburger DCs, they likely, and that miss will absolutely seal it up. And MegaHamburger with the basically FC missing the second or third node of the map. So a near perfect FC. Alright, Black Jesus with the pick to try and bring it to 3 in his advantage, and we will finally see the hit in. This is something that both players are extremely comfortable on. So this is going to be a strength against strength pick. So anyway, this is strength against strength. It is the 5th place hidden player in qualifiers versus the 11th place hidden player in qualifiers. No one has FC'd any of our hidden maps so far this week, so not likely to see an FC, although if we do, I'll be very impressed. And Black Jesus is already finding an early miss. This intro section is a little more difficult than you would expect. Another miss for Black Jesus. It is the key eye, so it is a little easier to see the notes. Tech pause. 40,000 point lead for MegaHamburger as he approaches that combo cap. Still with the perfect FC intact. As another miss for Black Jesus, and this is slowly becoming a massive lead for MegaHamburger. Still 3/4 of the map left, so not insurmountable by any means. But it will take a few misses from MegaHamburger, who just looks so calm and collected on these patterns. As we get the break, and MegaHamburger goes into the break on an SS, which has to be demoralizing for Black Jesus to have your opponent SSing your own pick. And, wow, this is a long break. This is nearly a third of the song in break. We are now at the 2/3 mark. I have seen people miss these streams, so you do have to pay attention. Make sure you don't jump too early on them. But neither player does. As we move into the final Ki section, you can read this through the hidden. So it is slightly easier to read, but it is much more difficult mechanically. Not to jinx anything, but MegaHamburger still holding on to the FC, no longer has the SS. We have another minor tech issue. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Doesn't look like MegaHamburger's showing up. Oh, and they're not on the... Okay. Oh, alright. We'll see. We can watch here if MegaHamburger... Oh, it misses at the very end. So, no FC for MegaHamburger, but we'll take this down by about 80,000 points. And that is the best score by about 100,000. Worth noting, Black Jesus also would have had the best score of any player this week. Just an insane score by MegaHamburger. But that will unfortunately be a break point, and you can't really fault him for Black Jesus for picking into hidden. That would have been the best score and would have won against any other player this week so far. We still have some matches later, but just MegaHamburger with a just absurd score. As we will move right back into hidden one. We now move into the hidden one pick, so likely more of the same. Both players looking very competent on hidden last time. Like Jesus just had a few misses in that early section, which cost him the map, so perhaps with less nerves or an easier intro to get some sail underneath his wings, some wind underneath his wings, we can see a reversal and a breakpoint. Is by no means over. But if Black Jesus doesn't hit this, then he moves to break or to match point. But MegaHamburger will find the first miss, but then Black Jesus with another miss. MegaHamburger with a miss. This is a slightly lower AR. Black Jesus just looks like mistiming some of the jumps, which can be very easy to do with hidden, especially at this lower AR. So MegaHamburger will start to build a bit of a lead. As MegaHamburger approaches the 200 combo mark, choosing to wiggle those patterns. Bold. Black Jesus will find a miss, and that comes at a 200 combo cap too, so the worst possible time to miss, as MegaHamburger will be getting full credit for all these hit notes. That will start to move the lead very heavily into MegaHamburger's favor. Black Jesus another miss, so MegaHamburger holding on and will continue to build that lead. It's halfway through the map, so still some time for Black Jesus to come back, but he's going to need to hit most of the rest of the notes in the map. And then hope for some misses. That's a start. That's a good start. That'll help bring the lead back to probably about 40,000, but no, another miss for Black Jesus. And then another miss for Black Jesus. And now looks like lost the rhythm in the from the hidden. MegaHamburger does miss, but that's not enough combo built up to significantly affect the score for Black Jesus. Gonna need some more misses as Black Jesus finds another miss. MegaHamburger now starting to run away with this. Still a quarter of the map left, so it is possible to bring it back. It's gonna need a lot of misses from MegaHamburger. That'll help. That miss will help Black Jesus finds another miss, and unfortunately just hasn't been able to hold on to the combo to take advantage of these misses from MegaHamburger. As we enter the Ki, so it'll become much easier to read, although mechanically a little more difficult. And it looks like MegaHamburger will close this one out. I don't think there's enough map left, even if he misses, to bring it back for Black Jesus. And just another miss at the end for Black Jesus, which will bring it to about a 100,000 point lead. And puts us on match point for MegaHamburger. It is Black Jesus' pick, and we will move into the No Mod 4. So, No Mod 4, that is our low AR convert, or more tricky converts. Not actually that low AR compared to the rest of the tournament. But AR 8.2. And this is a very tricky convert pick. As we are now underway with the Earth. This is going to be the same AR as the last pick, so probably not a lot of adjustment needed. An early droplet miss from MegaHamburger, but obviously not going to matter much. Oh, and MegaHamburger, I think, got caught out by one of the notes, dashed a little to the right instead of to the left, and wasn't able to catch back up. Black Jesus looking very composed, still with the SS, but very early days, obviously. Not hitting that rough back and forth jump. These are the very tricky streams to hit. We have not seen many people hit through all of them, as both players will trade a miss that will keep the advantage for Black Jesus at about 20,000. MegaHamburger with another miss, which will start to skyrocket the lead for Black Jesus. Black Jesus not fully moving into those triples, which will start to bring the lead a little bit back. That will start to bring it a lot back for MegaHamburger. I think that will flip it fully to their lead. As MegaHamburger hits the combo cap, both players hitting these streams. Both players hitting these very tricky streams so far. Staying composed, but Black Jesus doesn't go far enough onto that one awkwardly placed note. And now another miss for Black Jesus, and it's starting to slip away as we have very little time left in the map, and I don't think there's enough for Black Jesus to come back, as MegaHamburger will secure the victory. The seed upset. Well played by both our competitors. Well played by both of our competitors. We will see both of them next week, as this was a winner's bracket match. But GG, well played, and congratulations to the MegaHamburger. Well, that'll be all from us for right now. We should still have some matches later in the day to watch, if you would like to watch that instead of the Super Bowl. But we will see you, and this is Tybalt signing off.